Explain to us how you felt about the game tonight. How did it go?
I've never been so, I suppose, unhappy with 3 points. I'm glad to get them. Well, I thought we should have killed the game off a lot earlier than we did, and we gave Athlone opportunities that we shouldn't have given them, and we should have had the game killed.
Was it? I suppose the electric start as well. Perhaps maybe went against us in the end. We 2 quick goals, and then all of a sudden the game started to kind of peter away a bit.
Yeah, we should have had 3 or 4, and the game should have been over. And then we looked nervous. We didn't get our foot in the ball. We took the foot off the gas. We got to punish teams. We got to be better.
Talk to us a little bit about the past couple of games as well. We've kind of drawn a lot. Kind of went down to Waterford, got a bit of a drubbing as well. What's the team morale like, I suppose?
Yeah, it was fine, Going into tonight, I thought last week we were against Waterford. We were actually very good. With most of the possession of football, we played some really good football. But sometimes that happens, and they conceded the first goal, and we conceded 4. So Wexford, we were the better team. We got a goal disallowed in the last minute, which I felt was never a goal to be disallowed. One of our players apparently was interfering with the keeper, and he gave an offside, which doesn't make sense to me when he wasn't near the ball. But I can understand it, but you're going to give him 10 of them a game if that's the case. But look, the referees have got a lot better this year, I feel, in fairness. I'm not giving out about referees or anything, but I thought we were unlucky not to win that game. We won this game tonight, but the performance wasn't great. And sometimes it's just about getting results, but I was just a bit pissed off with the performance.
Are you concerned at all about the fact that we seem to keep taking leads and we seem to controlling games, and all of a sudden, we'll concede a goal and it seems to kind of move away from us a little bit in games?
Yeah, you can be, you just a lot of individual errors, and when you haven't got lads together a lot, which we don't, we've 2 nights a week training now, and some lads can't train with work. That's happened a lot lately. A lot of work commitments, a lot of lads back working now, and they can't make training. We'd 2 lads that couldn't train at all this week because of work, and for the last 3 weeks it's been the same. And we have other lads then that are training one day, and that's just the nature of where we're at, and it's really difficult then. It's particularly when you have lads out injured.
Does that add to perhaps the difficulty with momentum within games as well? You don't have a finite amount of time to practice with the guys to kind of get your message across, and so perhaps sometimes when it happens in games, it's difficult to kind of get things back to the flow, get momentum back.
Yeah, look, we've drawn too many games, where we were winning in particular, and that's disappointing. But we're glad to get the 3 points. I'm happy with the 3 points, don't get me wrong. I'm just not happy with the performance, particularly after the first 20 minutes when we should have had the game wrapped up. Really, we should be 3-0 up, and you got to be clinical, you got to punish teams. That makes a huge difference, and you're bringing a bit of pressure on yourself, and unnecessary pressure. So we certainly have to get better at that, and hopefully we will.
Next opportunity to see if it does is, of course, Galway next weekend. How do you see that going? And Galway is usually a difficult place to go, but we seem to have a decent enough performances when we get there. So how do you see it going?
Look, we've nothing to lose. It's a shot in the dark for us. A shot to nothing, should I say, a free shot, because they're obviously a full-time team, and we've only lost this year to full-time teams. So if we can get anything out of the next 2 games, it's a really difficult period for us coming up. So it was very important to get the 3 points tonight, because we've played Galway and Cork on the double Friday and Monday. This is going to be our 3rd time doing a Friday and Monday against Cork, and it's really difficult for us to do that. It's they'll have games obviously as well, but it's a lot easier for them in terms of recovery.
Best of luck, and we'll talk to you next weekend.
Thank you, Helen. Thank you.